Okay, so I'm going to send her also online. And I hope that we are seeing online good on Facebook. Hello everyone, starting after a while. We'll keep starting again the Mondays and the activities, and I'm going to introduce the 4 hours attunement also, and the Unconditional Love project and what's happening in you, and then we'll start the Monday. We have a full house, all Ascension family. So that means this Monday will be very much paid. Mathilde, my love, is traveling, but the spirit is here and online. Just for you to know. Yes, remember for the mobile also before we start to put it on silence.
Switch off.
Yeah, exactly. George, I have a question.
Yes.
لازم تكون online?
You can also sleep if you want. I will do my best not to make you sleep. But sometimes, even me, I will be very loud. I will be like,
because the energy is very
sometimes the energy very
strong, so people sleep.
The energy it feels most of the time that the new energy that's happening with Unconditional Love is like crystal liquid, very thick. You feel like, ooh, and you deep in it. I'm just checking that I am streaming. Yes, I think I am streaming.
That's used to it.
Yes,
Lots of happiness in
I am streaming. Beautiful. So I'm going to explain a bit about the 4 hour. I know the family after all the travel to Turkey and off for how long? We've been off now? 4 weeks almost. Now is Turkey also off, right? So yeah, almost 4 weeks or 5 weeks I think. And we took a break in between, bit of upgrade, little bit of break. And yeah, so meeting again, chit chatting. It's like she's missing Erika for a while.
I'm glad you did one in Ramadan.
Yeah, we used to do in Ramadan back in the days when we used to have it at Rahaf place. So Rahaf, Lena and Lama, and we have here Kinana online. We have a couple of people. Anya, you remember we used to do it at Rahaf. We used to do every Saturday, and then we shifted to another day. I don't remember. But on Ramadan specifically, we do an extended one. So everyone's fasting and you leave the work early, like today. So we come at 3, right? 3, and we do a lot of physical exercise, breathing, bit of stretching, yoga, and things. And we talk and we prepare the food for the fasting, to break the fast. And then we go into meditation. And I remember till now that we go beyond that 20 minutes or 30 minutes. Like, okay, we have to eat now. And then we come from meditation. It was very, very nice. We used to do it every Ramadan. We call it special Ramadan intensives. Because with the fasting, especially the month, people praying and so on, the energy is very nice. Different, of course. So, 4 hour attunement, Unconditional Love project is taking next phase. We started with a small group that initiated the project yesterday to do another extension. So the extension is, we're going to teach this also with the level 1 and the many things, where we would love to manifest, right? Manifest something that to improve your life and so on. Now when you are working with Unconditional Love frequency or this divine light and so on, it's like an infinite resource. We call it Unconditional Love, eternal flame. It comes from a fire, let's say. So that fire is like the biggest one. And we are building small flame right now, and the field becoming stronger. And those flame, they call them eternal flame of Unconditional Love, because as they are resource, like infinite resource, love, abundance, healing. You can tap into it and utilize it as many resources. This frequency of love is generally available to everyone everywhere. It's filled up with the whole universe. The only difference is, imagine, this is an analogy that I give. Imagine that you have a humidity in the air. So imagine that the air available everywhere and there is water in the air, right? But the humidity is already available, but very little. Maybe toxic, maybe a bit of heavy environment. You don't have access to the sea or the river, let's say. And imagine that you start finding a way to collect more water in certain pond or lake, and start connecting them and making more bigger connection, and it's become more available. So love frequency already available to everyone, but with our own judgment, situation, lower frequency, separation, forgottenness, duality, anger, all these that we know about humanity, we start having less access to it, and we actually train in society not to know that it even exists and not to know how to access it. So we're going to bring this access back and gather it in a field. So energetically wise, we're talking about is through the crystal, through the people meditating. We've been doing it, the Unconditional Love Project, for almost 2 months and a half now. So we are creating a field where we can host a further condense of this unconditional love energy by the practice, by this resonance, the heart resonance that we're going to teach. And you can tap into that field and you have more access of it. And this unconditional love frequency is considerably one of the highest, most abundant, infinite resource. It's eternal flame of divine source, the love of creation itself. And of course, while we're doing that, we start connecting with many ascended master, many higher realms. Actually, the inspiration comes from the higher realms first, if you know the story. Yes, yeah, put it here. Yeah. Thank you for remembering. I put it there, I
Last
forgot.
time you forgot this one.
Correct. You should remember. So this is the Kangen water. Tomorrow, Anya coming into the villa at 5, and we're having health seminar about the Kangen water and super water. We use it ourselves. Kangen, Anya is the ambassador of the super water Kangen, and she's going to teach us tomorrow.